Honestly, guys, I am loving the curly hair right now, and I think I'm probably going to wear the curly hair in the next few videos. Hey guys, Taylor here. And yes, I know my voice probably sounds terrible right now. That's because I'm still sick. So I have this sinus and mucus cold going on right now. So if I sound like I'm losing my voice or if I sound really nasally and congested, I apologize. It's just part of being on the road to recovery. But on the bright side of the tunnel, I'm actually getting better. And everybody knows that once you have a cold, that is making you feeling very sick and very icky. And if you're getting better, that's a really good thing. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about a topic that I actually talked about in my blog. And that, my friends, is the beautiful, most wondrous thing called routines. Now, this was a topic that I did discuss in my blog around October or November. I really don't remember the month I actually talked about it. I'm sorry, guys. I think I went pretty in depth with it. And now that I've started this YouTube channel, I wanted to go ahead and discuss it again with you guys because I kind of wanted to go a little bit more in depth on this particular topic. But if you guys haven't checked out the blog post I wrote on my blog about routines, I'm going to go ahead and leave a link down below in the description box so you guys can go ahead and check it out. Well, with all that being said, let's talk routine. Before we get started, I just want to say that there are two different types of routine. However, I'm not going to be going ahead and talking about this type of routine. That's not the routine I'm referring to. The type of routine I'm talking with you guys about today is the type of routine that you do every single day. That routine. Honestly, guys, routine is one of my top favorite words on this whole entire planet. I love routines. I think that they're very beneficial for autistic people. And how do you know this, you might ask? Well, my friends, as an autistic person myself, I've had a lot of experience with routines. Honestly, I have had so many routines as a kid, it's not even funny. I've had school routines, I've had home routines, I've had church routines, I've had snow day routines, I've had holiday routines, I've had birthday party routines. Almost everywhere I went or anything that I did had a routine. I'm being totally honest. Wherever I went somewhere, my mom and dad had to make sure that I had a routine. I kid you not, when I was a kid, my whole life was centered around all these different types of routines. No matter where it was, I had a routine. I remember being a kid and thinking to myself, why do I have so many routines? Why do I have so many specific lists of what I have to do and when? And now that I'm older, I now fully 100% understand why my parents did all that. It was because my parents wanted me to fully grasp and understand and actually be aware of what's going on so that I don't go berserk and have an oversensory meltdown. And just now looking back on it, I'm fully thankful for that. How my parents and their friends from my old church and how my school was able to instill the routines in me are these things called picture charts or picture graphs. Now, I know for a fact that not every single autistic individual is the same. Every single autistic individual is different. So I have no idea if you guys have ever used this method with your autistic loved one. I don't. All I know is that they used it for me and it actually worked. And if you guys don't know what the picture chart method is, don't worry because we're going to take a little trip to the dry erase board of insight and I'm going to show you. So a picture chart will kind of look something like this. It's basically a daily planner for autistic people. Except it uses pictures because that's how we think. We think in pictures and then we try to connect them to get this whole big idea of what's going on. So this would be what I would have in my room on a typical school day. I would at 7 o'clock wake up, then I would brush my teeth, and then I would be so unhappy because I'll have to brush my hair, then I'll have to get dressed, then quickly make my bed and clean my room, and then I'll have to eat breakfast because breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Then I would go to school, come home, I would do my homework. This thing right here is a recorder. I actually had to practice recorder for music homework. And then I'll be allowed to watch TV. I put down Match Game because honestly, Match Game is one of my favorite game shows ever, and who doesn't love Match Game, honestly? And then after that, I would eat dinner. And this thing right here is supposed to be a plate of spaghetti because a couple nights ago, I had some of my mom's homemade spaghetti. It was so good. Then after I would eat my dinner, I would have to take a bath. Then I'll have to get my PJs on. Then I'll have to brush my teeth again. And then I'll have to brush my hair again. And here's the reason why I put frowns on the brushing hair pictures. Because honestly, when I was a kid, I hated brushing my hair. I did not like it at all. And finally, at around 8:30 at night, I would go to bed. So that is a typical school day picture chart that I would have to follow to stay on my routine. And I kind of want to briefly mention why I decided to number these pictures because I feel like it's something that should be discussed and that is really important. I did that to kind of illustrate the order I would have to do the things in. Like the first thing I do every single day, I wake up. Second thing, I brush my teeth. Third thing, I brush my hair. Fourth thing, I get dressed. Fifth, I make my bed. Sixth, eat breakfast, so on and so forth. That way, I know exactly when to do it. Now that I'm older, I don't use picture charts anymore. But what I've gained from using them as a kid is that I now fully remember and I have here in my head what I'm supposed to do every single day. But there are some things that I did not have on my chart that I have to constantly do every single day. And to help me remember that, I have to keep doing that every single day like clockwork. And while we're still talking about this subject, I have to know what's going to go on in my day in the morning or in the afternoon, sometime before any major change happens. As a matter of fact, any last minute change of plans during my day is actually a trigger. And you guys now know that a trigger acts like a spark. Any trigger that comes in after that first trigger can help send me into an oversensory meltdown, which we all know that's not a very good thing. All in all, I think that routines are super beneficial to autistic people because not only does it help them remember what to do that particular day, it'll also help them remember what to do in the long run because if you use the picture chart method like I use, you can actually keep those pictures stored in your brain and it can help you remember what you're supposed to do and when and where and who you're doing it for and how and why. But one thing that I do every single day that doesn't even require a picture chart is to keep fighting and to keep staying strong. And that's what I've done every single day in my life. Well guys, that's it for this video. Go ahead and give it a big thumbs up if you guys liked it. Also in the comments below, tell me how you remember your routine. Do you use the picture chart method like I used when I was a kid? Do you use your phone? Do you keep it all stored in your head like I do? Or do you just simply go with the flow as the day happens? I would really love to hear from you guys. And finally, as always, if you guys liked my video and want to see more videos from me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Well guys, that's it for now. Until next time, bye-bye. Yes! I made it through the video. Thank you, God. Now I'm gonna go rest now. Bye, guys.